Let's see if Briella wants to give us a little message today. She's my 3-year-old daughter. She's nonverbal, but we talk telepathically, and she's been wanting to share some messages with you. And last week she sent some powerful healing for those who were on the podcast. So if you experienced it, a lot of people said they felt it, and she's so precious. Okay, little Briella, what can we do for you? So it says, I'm not little. I know, she's a big girl. She's doing it. Okay, she said, I love you, Mom, so much. I want to share something important today with all the men. You are here for a powerful reason. It's not what you think or what you've been trained to think. You are powerful forces of light to protect the divine feminine so she can shine in her radiance. As she shines her light, it illuminates you at the same time. Your light comes from a deep reflection of the divine feminine. She is your leader and your guide through this. Trust her, honor her, support her, love her, so she can shine and blossom into her radiance. And you will realize she is a new creation, far beyond anything you ever could have fathomed. As she opens and surrenders her light and her love, her obedience, her truth, her essence, her glory unto you, because she saw that you were worthy, and she saw that you were there for her in the darkness to help her shine and elevate into the truest, highest essence of yourself. This is an incredible mission and honor for the masculines upon the earth that they have been disconnected from for too long. I am here to help it come back to light and shine throughout the earth. I am sending my energy and my illuminating light on the earth to men to help them awaken to this divinity that is within themselves. It has always been there. It is still there. Even if you forgot, it's not too late to remember who you are. Rise and shine into your greatness and into your divinity. I love you. I especially love my dad, who is an amazing man and father, and he lets me shine and radiate all of my light into the world. That's what I want my dad to do, and he's doing it. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, so sweet. Thank you, Briella. I did feel like we needed to give a special message for the men today, so I don't know if anyone will receive it, but if you do, she's so precious and she has such a pure heart. We love her so much. I did not choose someone to win the free, I usually do a free giveaway. So let's just connect. Okay, let's take some comments here. Lisa says, wow, Briella's an incredible soul from the mouths of babes. You need to write a book with her messages. It would change the world. Amber says, oh, I feel the love. Anne says, so beautiful.
Usually I sit and watch, I'm watching with you guys on there. That's the first time we've been sitting next to them.
And then this is a comment from Amanda. She says, this topic is so needed. I can't wait to see you further insights after Sacred Fusion. Yeah, sweet tears. Rena says, sweet tears, me too. All right, let's choose someone to get a free session. If you don't want it, just let us know. Let's connect in. I feel like Amber, feeling the love for you today, girl. So if you want a free session, just let me know you're here still and would like it, and I'll pick one for you. Carolyn says, oh, sweet Briella, or thank you, Briella. I know, you're going to get to meet her if you're coming to Sacred Fusion. Briella, I think, is supposed to join us at the Sacred Mother Tree. I think this is like, she's excited for it. Yeah, so Amber, let's connect. Okay, what can I support you with? All right, Amber, if your partner will say yes, I will give you 3 days in the relationship healing container. It's called, I think it's the relationship dynamic healing pod. And if your partner will not accept, then I am gifting you the restoring your personal power so you can bring your power back to yourself quantum healing session this week. So here's a comment from Jody. You and your family are a gift to us. Thank you. Amber is feeling a pull to Maui.
Well, I'm excited for the Sacred Fusion too, while we're sitting here going through these, because I feel like there's a lot of dynamics that we're gonna be able to hammer out and make it really just powerful, and hopefully help some other couples obtain some of the, I guess, some of the dynamics that we have and help share how we do it.
Yeah.
So it'll be great. I'm excited to meet some of the guys too, and it'll be a little awkward. And I don't know if anybody knows about me, but I'm a general contractor, and I'm really outside the mold. And then I have a great team of people that help me be here while everybody's where they're at. So definitely breaking the mold in contract and construction.
Yeah, we were talking about how the construction industry is really based around guys getting together and going to strip clubs and all that. And Trent, from the beginning, has always said no to that. And he's been excluded from trips because they're like, oh, Trent's not going to go. He's not going to go along with this. And so I always had a strong stance on that in a relationship. Like, I'm not going to tolerate, if you want to be looking at other women, then you're not going to be with me. And the true feminines who know their value and their worth are not going to tolerate that behavior at all. It's like feeding life energy out of your relationship. Amanda says, thank you. We've gone over about a half hour, but it was an important topic, and feel free to share. Make sure you subscribe. Let others know about this important message today on sexuality. I think, again, it's a taboo subject and people are afraid to talk about it. And then all the voices out there are the celebrities who have sold their souls and are trying to get you open so they can hook and feed off your energy. And we want to teach people how to create this closed container, but fusion between you and your partner that's pure and it's expansive, and it's literally the most powerful force on the earth that can heal the world. And so they've pulled out all the stops to hinder us from that deep connection with each other and really coming into a sacred union with our partners, and in lieu for these shallow, dopamine hits and exchanges and all these falsities about what relationships really are.
I've enjoyed this, and we could do something similar.
I shared like
Just this topic where we have like a Q&A. I don't know. I mean,
It's I don't think there's really good relationship advice out there, very few spots. And anyways, it's nice. That's something that resonates. We can maybe do that.
I don't get as many men connecting for healing as women, but I do have some, and it's always awesome. Sometimes men will connect in on the podcasts, and I'm always appreciative of that. And we all started somewhere, so don't feel like you're a failure if you're living in some of these patterns. As a man or a woman or whoever you are, don't feel like that at all, because we were there. We started in some like toxic relationships. We were raised in them, and we had all the church program, or I did all the church programming of like the dutiful, submissive, obedient wife.
You definitely did.
And I had to break out of that. And now I'm like radiant and I'm shining. And I feel like Briella was talking about, the masculine, like helping her shine and be a radiance. And I always say that the feminine is a reflection of the masculine's desire. And so is she lifeless and dead over there? That's the equivalent of the desire that's being reflected back, given to her. And she's going to reflect that back to you. And we've felt that before in our unions, where I give him my density, he transmutes it, and then I transmute it into bliss, and then I give it back to him. And it's this beautiful sacred energy exchange. And that's really what sex is a sacred energy. It's supposed to be a sacred energy exchange, but it's been cheapened.
More in the Canadian way.
The highest.
Really,
there's these different processes that happen in the body, and through deep healing, we can actually get there and open up those pathways so we can connect. And once you connect that way with your partner, there's no going back. And there's just this deep connection. Like we can feel if there's any type of, like if he's spending too much time on work, or I start to feel separated from him. Even if he's sitting right next to me, I'm very sensitive to it now, and he is too. And we're super in tune with each other, but we're very in tune with ourselves at the same time. So let's see. Rena, I think this was a good conversation from both masculine and feminine. Thank you. That was my goal today. I didn't want it to be me just like lecturing men about men's bodies.
I had no expectation what was gonna happen, so
I'm a wild card.
I sat in here.